Oh boy, it's Giants week, and there is a lot on the line. How can the Rams perform this week? What will the game look like? Who's in, who's out in terms of injuries? Let's go ahead and unpack that all now. How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason Drum here, and today I'm here bringing you guys my NFL Week 17 Horns Up Rams preview. This one is against the New York Giants, and let's just go ahead and dive right into how meaningful this game is for both sides. So let's be real here. The New York Giants don't really have anything to play for. This team they've been eliminated. There's nothing they can do, and you don't even have your starting quarterback, your typical starting quarterback in Daniel Jones, to see what you got out of him. So there's really no big benefit to them winning this game. The only benefit is if they lose this game, they get a better draft pick, but it's not really meaningless for the Giants. Meanwhile, for the Rams, this game is absolutely pivotal. If they win this week and either the Packers and Vikings tie or the Seahawks lose to the Steelers, that is very possible, then the Rams officially will clinch a playoff berth before Week 18. Otherwise, they're going to need a little bit of help going into Week 18 of the season, and it is not going to be pretty next week. Alright, in this do-or-die game for the Rams, they will have one player out and four players questionable. Trey Tomlinson, defensive back, is going to be ruled out with a hamstring injury in this pivotal game. Meanwhile, you have offensive lineman Joe Noteboom with a foot injury, wide receiver Puka Nacua with a hip injury, Ernest Jones with an illness, linebacker, and offensive lineman Alaric Jackson with a thigh injury, all questionable this week. I did hear that Nacua and Jones are expecting to play and suit up. Noteboom could be a bit of a problem if he is missing. And Alaric Jackson, obviously the Rams offensive line has been playing well, so having anyone out is going to hurt, and it could very well come back to bite him against the Giants. Thankfully, they don't have a strong defensive line, but it could very well be enough to get Stafford sacked another couple times. That would not help the Rams' case. Meanwhile, for the Giants, in their case, to stop the Rams, they will have three players on the injury report going into this week. Wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson with a quad injury, and defensive back Deonte Banks with a shoulder injury are both questionable to play. And tight end Lawrence Cager with a groin injury is doubtful to play against the Rams. Really, the biggest loss there is Deonte Banks and obviously Wan'Dale Robinson, because the Giants don't have a lot of depth at the wide receiver position. Any missing piece could come back to haunt them, which could be a big problem for them on game day in critical, third and long, second and long situations where they need a good wide receiver. Alright, going into my key things to watch in this game, and I have obviously the Rams offensive line. Can they continue this level of play that they have had recently and keep it going? And how will they keep that moving for them? Meanwhile, for the Giants, it is, can they form any semblance of an offense or a defense? Either side of the ball would be amazing to see progress on. So I'm watching that team as a whole to see if they have big change and, big growth on either side of the ball. That is the big thing to watch out for the Giants. Alright, that being said, we're going to get these things wrapped up pretty quickly here and pretty neatly with a nod on it. With the final score prediction, I am going to take the Rams in this one. I am going to take them by a final score of 31-17. I think the Rams just absolutely dominate this game. Giants maybe get a touchdown, at the end whenever it doesn't really matter. Get a field goal early on, maybe get an early touchdown on a blown play. So I feel like 17 is a fair number for them, and I think the Rams just full throttle, put up to 31. Now, my biggest concern is that the Rams might not put this team away. They've had trouble with that, which could make the game look a lot closer on paper. But overall, I just feel like the Rams are going to do more than enough to secure a very big win here and basically try to cement themselves in the playoffs. Well, that is going to do it for me today. If you guys did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe, as we are only one subscriber at the time of recording this. One click of that subscribe button away from the big 425, which is absolutely insane. I am hugely grateful for all you guys who come and spend your time to check out my videos. It is awesome. I like just, have fun and provide you guys the latest sports news. And I guess with that, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and check out my predictions for Week 17 down here. And with that, I will see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.